Great awakening, lights lords, and grand rising to those who have not yet awoken. To know that everything is a reflection of themselves. Now, man, I got a great realization last night, and it's just I gotta make this video, man. I gotta do something to get this message out, and it's probably gonna be under my Christ Mind playlist. But hey, I know you've heard the saying, to make a change, you gotta first look at the man in the mirror. Okay? But it gets even deeper than that, man. It gets even deeper than that. And I gotta let you know why. It gets even deeper than that. Because a mirror is basically just a bunch of minerals like sand. It's just a whole bunch of minerals put together and heated up to a point to where they all coagulate and create this reflection. Okay? Now, heat, if you didn't know, heat is just information. Okay? Heat causes transformation. Fire. Fire, the heat. Okay? Heat, the speeding up of particles, the speeding up of the interaction between atoms, between particles, okay? The speeding up of that interaction. We live in a universe where everything everything is just a piece of itself communicating with itself to expand and gain more awareness and get more information. So when you take different minerals, or multiple minerals, millions and millions of different minerals, and you heat them up to a point where they coagulate and become one another, and then begin to reflect, it just means that they became more aware. They became more aware that they are reflect. They just became more and more aware of of them being reflections of one another, to the point to where they became one. Okay, so man, so when you look into a mirror, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. When you look into a mirror, you not actually. It's not just you looking into the mirror. It's the mirror looking at you. The mirror is looking at everything as itself, which is why it reflects. Which is the reason why it reflects. It's looking at everything as itself. Like for real. Like you look in a mirror every time you look in a mirror, or anybody looks in the mirror, you gotta think about this. It's reflecting literally everything that's within that's within that that's within its perception. It's reflecting everything consciously, because it's not just like the minerals. It's not just the minerals separate. It's all of them put together, and to the point where you can literally see it with your naked eye. You can literally see it with your naked eye. Okay? So it's just crazy how we can look in the mirror. It's just crazy how we can look in the mirror and know that that's ourself in the mirror, but we can't look around in our environment and know that it's ourself. It's people that can't grasp it. They can't look around their environment and know that everything is actually reflecting. Everything is actually a reflection of what you are, of who you are. Okay, and how you be. Okay, and how you interact with your world, your inner and outer environment. So, man, this realization is so deep, but I just wanted to get this message out to say everything is a mirror. We're living in a mirror realm. This is the mirror realm. Okay? It's just that it's not as coagulated. Not everything is coagulated as actual mirrors are, like how the minerals and what's taken to use to make the mirrors are. But it's all the same thing. It's the same concept, it's the same situation. All it is different atoms and different particles spread apart and reflecting. they're just not consciously. They're just not conscious of it because they haven't interacted with themselves enough to. They haven't heated up. They haven't been heated up to their point. They haven't been transformed to their point. They haven't interacted with one another to their point of gaining that realization, that consciousness, gaining that transformation to come together and reflect one another to the point where it all looks the same. It all looks the same, and that's how it is with the mirror. So really, you really, when you're looking at the man in the mirror, you should be looking at the mirror in the man. You should be looking at the mirror in the man. You should be reflecting to yourself at all times. Okay, reflecting to yourself and knowing that everything outside of you is a reflection of you. So really, it's the mirror in the man. Okay, I'm talking about the mirror in the man. Hey, hey. But for real though, man, this is the message I want to get out. Man, I love myself, man. Take this information, share, subscribe, and man, just pass it on if you can, and you can donate to my cause by sharing my videos. You ain't got to give me no money, man. You ain't got to give me no paper money, no IOUs. Just look at the man in the mirror and start to begin to notice the mirror within the man. All right, I'm out. Peace. I love myself.